Hangin at malasakit, nasa puso nakaukit. Kailan may hindi mawawala, dahil puso ang nagsi.
To start today's episode, these are the 5 wonder tips for you to remember to keep your back, neck, and eyes healthy while indulging in some screen time. This is Teacher Melvin's healthy tips for everyone. Number 1. Sit properly so you are well supported. Your back should be touching the chair backrest. Number 2. Change your position regularly. If you are watching for long periods, take turns sitting on the couch, chair, or floor. Number 3. Keep dim lighting on in the room rather than no lighting. Strong or no lighting may lead to eye damage over time. Number 4. Stretch. Use commercial breaks to change positions, to get up and walk around, and to do gentle stretches. Number 5. Don't watch TV in bed, as this often leads to neck and backache. There, you are now ready to begin. Hello, Wonder Warriors! It's me, Teacher Melvin, your companion to your Wonder Science Adventures. Learn everything under the sun because here at DepEd TV, Grade 10 Science is fun. So buckle up and get ready to power your mind. This is Wonder Science! For today's episode, you will learn about mantle convection and forces as a mechanism to the motion of the massive plates of the lithosphere and the development of the theory of plate tectonic. To start, let's have a short game. This game will help you recall important terms that you learned in our previous explorations. Kindly prepare your pencil and paper. Here's the catch of the game. I will show you 5 words with scrambled letters. I will read the definition once. You are given 5 seconds to arrange the scrambled letters to come up with the correct word being described by the statement. You will be given a gold wonder coin for every correct answer. If you collect all 5, a wonder badge will be given to you. Are you ready? Wonder Warriors, let's begin! Number 1. A layer beneath where the less dense hot molten material rises and sinks. What is the mystery word? The mystery word is mantle. Number 2. A soft, weak, and plastic-like layer, the upper part of the mantle where the lithospheric plates float and move. What is the mystery word? The mystery word is a asthenosphere. Number 3. Hot molten rocks formed beneath the Earth's surface. What is the mystery word? The mystery word is magma. Number 4. Facilitates the movement of the lithospheric plates. What is the mystery word? The mystery word is convection current. Number 5. The innermost layer of the Earth which generates heat to the mantle. What is the mystery word? The mystery word is core. How many wonder coins have you collected? If you got 5, here is your Wonder Badge. Well done, Wonder Warriors. Keep up the good work. And now, kindly prepare your pencil, paper, and your self-learning module. We will now begin our exploration of the Earth's mechanism. Can you recall the plate tectonic theory? Developed in 1960s, plate tectonics is the modern version of continental drift, a theory first proposed by scientist Alfred Wegener in 1912. The plate tectonic theory states that the Earth's lithosphere, the crust, and the upper mantle is broken up into several pieces called plates that move slowly. It explains how the massive plates move along the different types of plate tectonic boundaries: convergent, divergent, and transform fault boundary, where they interact, and the geologic events such as earthquakes and subduction, and geologic features such as formation of mountains, volcanoes, and trenches that occur at their boundaries. What makes lithospheric plates move? To help you answer this question, take a look at this figure. A convection current is a heat transfer process that involves the movement of energy from one place to another. The convection currents tend to move a fluid, gas particles, or molten rock. These are caused by the differences in the densities and the temperature of a specific gas or a fluid. Due to this temperature difference, the hot fluid tends to rise as it expands, whereas cold fluid tends to sink because it contracts. Convection is one of the kinds of heat transfer. The other two are radiation and conduction. Did you know that convection current also happens in the mantle? Wonder Warriors, let's zoom in! As we all know, the mantle is the second inner layer of Earth, made up of mostly hot rocks and magma. It is a very hot layer because of the heat generated by the core. The source of heat from the core is due to the decay or breakdown of radioactive elements. Mantle convection is a process by which thermal convection occurs in the inner layer of the Earth. The differences in the temperature of the Earth's interior and surface cause convection currents to occur within the mantle. Take note, lithospheric plates are the parts of the uppermost layer of the Earth, and they are flowing in the area called the asthenosphere. As you previously learned, the asthenosphere is a soft, less rigid upper part of the mantle where the lithospheric plates float and move around. Remember, plates move slowly and continuously when the hot, less dense material rises. The rising hot material cools down in a certain area, hence it becomes denser. Dense material sinks that creates convection cells with hot rising currents, and cool sinking currents are regularly repeated and become a cycle, to which we can attribute the movement of the lithospheric plate. The movement of the lithospheric plate is attributed to the mantle convection and considered as one of the driving mechanisms for plate motion. The lithosphere at the divergent boundary will uplift and tear apart due to the rising of hot magma. The sinking of magma pulls down the tectonic plate at the convergent boundary. Aside from mantle convection, what are other forces that move the lithospheric plates? The other forces that move the lithospheric plates include ridge push, sliding, and slab pull. Let's get to know them one by one. In the process of slab pull, the presence of a heavier subducting plate pulls down the trailing slab into the subduction zone. In the ridge push or gravitational sliding process, the old oceanic crust becomes heavier than the oceanic crust and sinks because of the weight of the raised ridge, which pushes down the older oceanic crust towards the trench at the subduction zone. Wonder Warriors, how are you so far? Don't forget to take note of the important details on a piece of paper. Remember, by taking notes, you can easily recall our discussion. You have just learned about what is happening during convection. To further understand this process, let's have this enrichment activity. It is important to understand convection's definition before considering examples, so you're clear on what convection really is. Convection is a transfer of heat related to the movement that occurs within the fluid due to the rising of hotter materials paired with the sinking of colder materials. This occurs because hotter materials have less density than colder ones. Here are some examples of convection in everyday life, including several common household occurrences. Number 1. Boiling water.
When water boils, the heat passes from the burner in the pot, heating the water at the bottom.
As hot water rises and colder water moves down to replace it, causing a circular motion.
Number 2. A steaming cup of hot tea.
The steam you see when drinking a cup of hot tea indicates that heat is being transferred into the air.
And number 3. Ice melting.
Ice melts because heat moves to the ice from the air. As a result, the ice melts from a solid to liquid.
Can you cite other examples of convection in everyday life, including several common household occurrences? Take a photo of those examples and post it in Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter with the hashtag #WonderConvectionAtHome. Remember, plates move by bumping in the opposite direction and sliding past each other, resulting in making areas of volcanic activities, earthquake, and mountain formation. Take note, the motion is driven by a convection current mechanism within the Earth. I have here 5 statements. These are the events that take place in the mantle convection process. Lithospheric plates move in the asthenosphere due to the rising and sinking of materials. The decomposition of radioactive elements causes heat in the interior part of the Earth. Heat slowly rises to the mantle and creates convection current. Heat moves to the core, and the last statement, the process repeats as a cycle. Can you arrange the following events in the mantle convection process? I will give you 2 minutes to arrange these events in the mantle convection process. Use numbers 1 to 5. Are you ready? Time starts now. Time is up! Let's arrange these events in correct order. Mantle convection process starts with: first, the decomposition of radioactive elements causes heat in the interior part of the Earth. Second, heat moves to the core. Third, heat slowly rises to the mantle and creates convection current. Fourth, the lithospheric plates move in the asthenosphere due to the rising and sinking of materials. And finally, the fifth statement, The process repeats as a cycle. Good job, Wonder Warriors! I'm impressed of your quick thinking. So there, you have just learned about the mantle convection and forces as a mechanism to the motion of the massive plates of the lithosphere. And now, challenge yourself to do this 5-item quiz. I will read the question and choices once. You're only given 5 seconds to write the letter of the correct answer for each question. You will be given 1 gold coin for every correct answer. Are you ready? Wonder Warriors, let's play Science Pop Quiz. Question number 1. Which of the following does not describe a convection process? A. The handle of a metal pot is hot while cooking. B. Boiling of macaroni pasta. C. A sea breeze. D. Ocean water in the surface is warmer. The correct answer is letter A. The handle of a metal pot is hot while cooking. Question number 2. What is the source of heat generated by the core to the mantle? A. Gases. B. Decayed radioactive elements. C. Molten rocks. Or D. Molten metals. The correct answer is letter B. Decayed radioactive elements. Question number 3. Which of the following has a faster movement of molecules? A. Hot materials. B. Warm materials. C. Cold materials. Or D. Room temperature materials. The correct answer is letter A. Hot materials. Question number 4. Which of the following has a lesser density in a convection cell? A. Warm fluid materials. B. Cold fluid materials. C. Room temperature fluid materials. Or D. Hot fluid materials. The correct answer is letter D. Hot fluid materials. Question number 5. In a convection current, hot materials move blank. A. Any direction. B. Sideward. C. Upward. Or D. Downward. The correct answer is letter C. Upward. Well done, Wonder Warriors! I'm happy that you were able to challenge yourself to do the pop quiz. Now, let us add all the gold coins you've collected from the pop quiz. How many gold coins have you collected? For all the effort that you do, I will give you a fantastic badge. Wonder Warriors, have you tried eating palitaw? Palitaw is a kind of sweet, chewy, and flattened rice cake. This Filipino rice cake is prepared by soaking glutinous rice grains in water overnight and then processed as a dough. The dough is flattened into small pieces and cooked in boiling water until they float. This is the reason it was called palitaw. Based on your knowledge about convection current, make a sketch that can explain why palitaw floats in boiling water. In a separate piece of paper, sketch the convection current occurring in making the said rice cake. Perform this activity with either family members or friends who are available to join you. Share your cooking experience to the online world by posting your photo using #WonderLearnAtHome. You did well today, Wonder Warriors. I am excited to see your outputs. And that ends our Wonder Adventure for today. But don't worry, more science adventures are coming your way. Always remember, science is fun for everyone. This has been your Wonder Explorer, Teacher Melvin. See you next time for another episode of Fun Wonder Adventures. Only here at DepEd TV.